All right.
Hey, what's up guys? Thank you very much for joining me. In this video we're going to go over two things. The first is the first impression for the road bike, so that includes the CrossCore, the CrossConnect, and the UrbanRush. And then I'm going to get to your questions that you asked in the previous videos. And yeah, so the first bike that I got to ride was the CrossConnect. It's kind of the all-around bike, this one right here. So this bike is pretty well equipped, as you can see. Fenders, lights, rack. The lights are actually integrated into the tubing all throughout the entire bike. They come up to the front way up here, and they also go all the way through and into the back, into this tiny, really thin back rack here. It's pretty nice because I've seen a lot of ones where they have something about the size of this reflector popping out the back right there. This one fits in really nice, so you don't have to worry about it. If you've got a set of bags, you can just flop it way the heck over there and not worry about crushing a light or something. And it's a really nice detail that I appreciate because I'm pretty rough on my commuter bikes. And let's go over here and check out, let's find a CrossCore, would be, this one here. Okay, so I rode the CrossCore a little briefly. This one is kind of their fitness bike. It's pretty scaled down for components, but that's fine because it's going for a really good price point. And by the way, we will get to prices in a second. But yeah, this bike has different geometry. It's not just the same bike over there with everything taken off of it. It actually has a totally different feel for it. The seat post tube goes up a little higher. This frame is a different size. But yeah, the seat post tube goes up a little higher. You're a little more upright, or a little more leaning forward instead of upright. So it goes for a pretty different experience on all the tiny details. And that's what really matters with most of these Yamaha bikes, is the details. So let's get into the last bike, the UrbanRush, which is the one I'm going to ride next. I already rode it a little bit, but I had a lot of fun and I want to take it out again. So the UrbanRush is a really fun bike that puts you, kind of like, it feels like it puts you in the driver's seat of a bicycle, if that makes sense. Puts your weight all the way forward, and you have a lot of control up here on the handlebars. You got a set of brakes, shifters up on the front. But what I really think is interesting is that they had the detail to not just slam the controls onto the bike just wherever the heck they would fit and start cutting in. They actually have this bracket that not only fits the display up in the front on the top, but it also fits the switch unit and the cute little bell that kind of tucks away right in there. This bike is a lot of fun, and I'm going to ride it out a little bit again. And my first impressions on how they feel in total is that they feel like a regular bike. And I know that kind of gets tossed around in the industry quite a bit. Oh, this feels like a regular bike. Oh, that feels like a regular bike. But this does. And I can tell you that with confidence because I tried it without the battery on at all. We were very much encouraged by the folks at Yamaha to ride it around without the battery. So we get up to a hill, crank it all the way down, and then try to ride it, and then scale everything up. And it felt really, really natural. Some other bikes, they just throw all the energy at you at once, which is a lot of fun. But these ones feel so intuitive, it feels just like being a kid again. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into your questions. I'll tuck this back real quick. So the questions that you guys had in the previous videos, I asked around about them, and let's go ahead. The first one was international, if these bikes are going to be available in the UK, or one fellow wanted to know if they'd be available in India, and the answer is not at the moment. These are electric bicycles for the American market here, and that I can tell you with confidence. But I can also tell you that from a suspicious standpoint, that if these bikes do really well in America, then yeah, I could totally see someone wanting to push for them to be international. So yeah, let's hope they do really well here. They will. They totally will. The next question was from Andrew Barker and 10AC e-bikes. They wanted to know pricing. So I told you I'd tell you a little bit about pricing. The pricing I can tell you is competitive. And that's about as deep as I can get into it. These bikes are not astronomically priced. They're not like super bargain basement. They're going to be competitive for the things that you see around the market. In the very near future, the pricing is going to be released to the public. We'll have it on our website, bluemonkeybicycles.com, and you can get down to the penny. Well, I don't know what taxes are going to be, so maybe not to the penny, but pretty close. The next question was how it compares to the Bosch CX, and unfortunately I can't really tell you with a whole lot of testimonial value right now because I haven't ridden the Bosch CX in an off-road environment. Now the YDX Torque bicycle from Yamaha Powersys Bicycles, that one has the PWX motor on it, which is a more better comparison for the Bosch CX. It's a smaller, higher torque kind of motor. And like I said, I haven't done the Bosch CX off-road the way that I have with the Yamaha, so I can't really tell you. From my first perceptions, they were on the carpet at Interbike, so it's not really a good comparison for the two. But in the near future, I'm actually going to be riding out all of those bikes on the same trail. I'm going to be riding, or not bikes, all those systems. I'm going to be riding a PWX, a Bosch CX, a Brose S, and a Shimano E8000 on the same trail in Salt Lake. And after I do all of that work, sounds like a lot now that I think about it, then I'll get that video out to you guys and get you a good comparison there. The next question was when these are going to be in stock. And I can tell you that these bikes are going to be in stock around May. That's when you're going to be able to get these in some of the stores. They're going to have a good rollout. These bikes are actually kind of like what they call, pilot prototype, or like pilot flight bikes or something. Pretty darn close to production, but they got a few more kinks to work out. But yeah, in May, that's when you guys are going to be able to get these in a store near you, or you can fly all the way to Salt Lake City and buy one. I would love that. That would be awesome. And we'll take your picture and put it on the wall and, Employee of the Month or something. Yeah, anyways, last question. Roy Galvin wants to know if there's going to be a CAN bus port because he wants to use different displays. And as far as I know, it sure doesn't look that way. The Yamaha system has a port that can connect to a USB for charging a phone or for diagnosis communication, but I don't believe they have any CAN bus stuff. Like a lot of big companies, they're pretty protective of everything that they've been making, and they really don't want people fiddling with it, and who knows what all sorts of legal stuff could happen. So it's not altogether surprising, but in all honesty, they put a ton of work and effort into making this system feel really nice and really natural. So I myself would not really want to change a whole lot of that. And if I was comfortable changing, I'd probably just, do some Frankenstein conversion or something, because yeah, I'm not above that. Anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. I'm going to be checking out these bikes for the next couple of days, so if you have more questions, please leave them in this video here, and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks again, and I will see you on the later.